Hey guys, I wanted to talk about, excuse my voice, I'm sick. I wanted to talk about relationships and confidence because those are topics that are very mm, not related because one thing does not have anything to do with the other, but I think a lot of people confuse somebody being in a relationship with somebody being confident or whatever. Or you think that because somebody's in a relationship, for context, I've never had a boyfriend, I've never been in a relationship, but I think that, and even I, like growing up, you may think that people who are in a relationship, they're just confident because they look happy and they seem happy and they're just comfortable with the other person, or so they seem. And we tend to think that all these people like got it all together and everything. But what I've been finding out in the past few years is that people can really be insecure, like whether in a relationship or not. Like for instance, like I have friends who've been going, and this is a topic for another story, but like especially if you've grown up like going from one relationship to the other to another, like you're kind of like substituting somebody with somebody else, and especially in an age where, for instance, like when you're a teenager, like, well, maybe I'm gonna put the camera a little bit more like this because it's just I feel like that way the lights hits me more. Anyway, um, when people hop from one relationship to the next, especially when you're forming your personality, which happens in your teens, in your even in your early 20s or in your 20s, you know what I mean? Like I feel like my personality is still forming. Like, I'm still discovering who I am, and I'm in my early 20s, you know? And I feel like when you are next to this person, you kind of see yourself as one half. You know what I mean? You know what they say, my other half? You kind of see yourself as one half. And you feel like because you've been in a relationship all the time, you feel like that's what you have to do. And that's what life is about. And you should seek a partner. And you when you go from having a partner from not having anybody, it's like, well, I have to find another partner. Because how is it possible that I'm going, you know what I mean? Like I peaked having a boyfriend or girlfriend and now it's going down again. Now I have to find somebody else, you know what I mean? And especially when you don't exactly know who you are and what makes you you, like what makes you really you and what makes you special, special and valuable, or yeah, just valuable, like what makes you worthy of respect, of love, or whatever. You know what I mean? You seek that, and I've seen this with so many friends that I have. You know, like they really don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like there was this one time where I was like, it's better you're better off alone than with shitty company. And they looked at me like, you know what I mean? Like kind of like that. It's kind of, I guess what they meant by, by making that face was, okay, she's saying that cuz she's single. Or maybe she's saying that cuz she can't find a partner. Or maybe she's saying that cuz I don't fucking know. Like maybe they don't believe that. But the moment they get a toxic partner, they're going to understand. And even some of them have gotten toxic partners and they still kind of don't seem to get it. They just want somebody as long as they have somebody. And they hold on to the relationship even if it's bad because that's what they've always known. Being in a relationship, and they kind of feel like they're less than or like they're not complete without a relationship. But anyway, another thing that I wanted to talk about is confidence in yourself. When you know who you are, I mean, we all have, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. Even when we've learned a lesson, we might be put in a situation where we might have to learn it again. Because it's like, okay, I did this thing and I stopped making this mistake. And maybe you're going to make the mistake again another day. You know what I mean? We're supposedly the only animals who step on or who step upon or who trip upon the same stone more than one time. Because we're human. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, yeah, we just make mistakes willingly or not, whatever, you know? And the thing is, we all have things that we don't like about ourselves, and that is natural. I don't think there's anybody, even the best looking person, the most intelligent person in the world, I don't think they love themselves fully. Even the people who have the most money and the most power. Do you think they love themselves completely? No. No, but everybody has shit about themselves they don't like. You know what I mean? We all have insecurities, whether it is about our demeanor or the way we look or even our age. Do you know what I mean? And I've seen, because I was talking to this friend of mine recently, and I was so shook by what she said because she has a boyfriend, and her sister has a boyfriend as well, and they seem so confident, whatever. And honestly, they are so beautiful. Like they are beautiful girls. They are really sweet. They're really nice. They're beautiful. They're smart. You know what I mean? Like they got it all. They got it all. They still have. Everybody can have insecurities. That is totally fine, and that's totally valid. You know work on them, but it's totally valid. It's okay. And she said that she used to have a lot of insecurity because, and this, like, it was exactly the same thing for me. Like in college, sometimes no matter how hard you're working, no matter how hard you're studying, no matter how much you're giving up, like all these things, like hanging out with friends or going to parties, whatever, because you have to study and you can still flunk a freaking test. Like that is so frustrating. And it really affects your confidence because you're like, dude, I thought I was smart and I'm studying and studying and studying and working my ass off, and it's not turning out well. You know what I mean? It's not turning out the way that I want. Like, what else do I have to do? Like, maybe I'm just dumb. And you start thinking, maybe I'm just dumb, you know? And she was working on that confidence, and it's hard to gain it again. And she could be insecure as well. And she has a sister, right? Who is so insecure. And I kind of relate to this because she, like, for instance, like, she takes pills or whatever to kind of chill, right? And so when she takes a pill, she has to ask the person who's next to her, is the pill in my mouth? Like, is it in my tongue right now? That's how insecure she is. She does not even trust herself. She doesn't trust her mind. She doesn't trust her actions. Like, hey, did this person really say that? Did that really just happen? Like, did you also see that? Did you also hear that? Hey, did I just put this thing like in my purse? Like, did you see that? You know what I mean? Like, she was that insecure, and I relate to that because there's been many times where I would do something and then I would double check. Like, that's what I usually do, and I've done this since I was really young. But the thing is, when I was insecure, I would do it more and more and more and more. Also, double checking answers in an exam, which is a good thing, but I would check like even, more than twice, maybe three times or four, to make sure that it was that I didn't make a freaking mistake because I did not trust myself. I did not have any faith or trust in myself. Also, studying, I was like, oh, I'm studying, but I can still flunk because I knew it. I knew it. There were so many times where I studied really hard and I failed. I was like, how do I know this time is not going to be the same? You know what I mean? Like, it really takes a toll on you. Like, there was one time where I usually pee before going out, right? Wherever I go, right? And there was this one time where I peed and then I forgot that I peed, and then I peed again. You know what I mean? Like, it's these things where it's like, I don't remember if I peed. Well, I'm gonna pee again. You know what I mean? Which is fine. It's fine. But you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you don't trust yourself. Sometimes you don't trust, like, wait, I remember this, but did it happen? Or was it yesterday? You know what I mean? Like, you tend to forget what's happening and get really nervous about it because you don't even trust what you're doing. That is dangerous territory that you're getting in. And I know there's a lot of people going through this. Anyway, and there was this other thing that my friend told me. She she said that, okay, for context, she is blonde and she has blue eyes. And for context, well, if you are visually impaired or whatever, I have brown hair, brown eyes, right? So we all know the stereotype, the, what do you call it? The standard of beauty, that, oh, blonde people with blue eyes, whatever, because it's less common. We're all like, oh my God, whatever. So you tend to think that somebody with blue eyes can be more maybe confident about their eyes than somebody like me who has darker eyes, right? And she said to me that she feels really insecure when she's not wearing makeup, like makeup on her eyes. Like if she doesn't have mascara on, if she doesn't put on eyeliner, she feels insecure about her eyeballs. And mind you, the time before that we hung out, we went to this bar, and the bartender told her that she had really beautiful eyes because she has big eyes and they're blue. Like it was not even like they were blue, like they were really big, like you could see it and like see it really well. You know what I mean? And she was wearing makeup, but the thing is, like, she has beautiful eyes. And I'm not saying I have ugly eyes. Like, I like my eyes too. They're big and doe, and I like them. You know what I mean? I just have to. I mean, it wouldn't hurt anybody if I curled my lashes. It wouldn't hurt anybody. But what I'm saying is, I don't usually wear makeup. Not because I think I'm so pretty or whatever. But I don't usually do it. I don't care. And I'm secure. I'm secure about it. I don't think I'm fucking ugly. Like, I think if my hair's not hairing, I look ugly. I'm more insecure about my hair. Like, if my hair's not looking like this, like, if my hair's, like, all frizzy and shit, I think I look like freaking shit. But I don't think I look like freaking shit if I'm not wearing makeup. And like I said, I don't think I'm the prettiest bitch out there. And I don't think my eyes are the prettiest or whatever. I think my eyes are okay. I like my eyes. But obviously, it wouldn't hurt anybody if I did some makeup. You know what I mean? They look a lot better with makeup. And they look more awake. They look bigger. You know what I mean? But this girlie is insecure when she's not wearing makeup. And I was like, bro, like, you have blue eyes, like, which is supposedly like the stereotype, whatever. Like, supposedly a lot of people are like, oh my God. And she's insecure when she's not wearing makeup? I was like, what the fuck? Now, that's when I realized this has nothing to do with how you look. The fact that I have this voice going on, it's not helping my point. The thing is, It's not about the things that you have or the facial features that you have or the genes that you have or whatever, the way you look. It's not about the way you look at the end of the day. It's about your confidence and how secure you are. Because how come a lot of people would prefer to be blonde with blue eyes or whatever? A lot of people envy blondes with blue eyes. You can just see it everywhere. Like, this bitch is blonde. This bitch is blue eyes. Like, you see a lot of haters out there. You know what I mean? Like, these people are envied. And I thought these people were insecure about their facial features. And when my friend said that, I was like, oh my God, she is insecure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't change who I am for anybody else. I'm not saying I would rather be her. You know what I mean? I would prefer to be me because I am secure. I am confident in who I am. I can be shy. I can make mistakes. There are things that I don't like about myself. I have my insecurities, but I am a secure person. I know my worth and I have skills and I am hardworking and I think I'm a good person and I think I'm cute. You know what I mean? I may not be the cutest bitch. I may not be the smartest bitch. I'm probably not the hardest working. I'm probably not the smartest. I'm probably not the best intentioned or the nicest person or whatever. But I like myself. And I've been discovering that for the past few years. I like myself. And if you don't like me the way I am, if I like myself, then I don't care if you like me or not because I like myself. It's not about like it's not about facial features. It's not about beauty. You see all these TikTokers. You know that TikTok is a lot about beauty because there's people who are lip syncing and they look so good and they're getting views because they look really good, you know? And it's pretty privileged. I'm not against it. I watch those videos as well and I follow those people as well. What I'm saying is I kind of lost my point. Oh yeah, what I'm saying is, I'm probably not the prettiest bitch out there. Like, for instance, like, I don't know, my hair is frizzy or whatever, and sometimes I don't like it. But it's my hair. It's my hair. My teeth, they're not the whitest. They're not the whitest. And back when they were crooked, they looked like shit. But they are my teeth. They are my teeth. They may get cavities in the future, but they are my teeth. Okay? My nose. It's not the prettiest nose out there. It's not. It's really not, but it's my nose, you know? My eyeballs. You may have whatever opinion about them, but they're mine. They are my eyeballs, my brows. They kind of make no sense. They're not even symmetrical, but they're mine. Do you know what I mean? They are mine. You may have your insecurities. You may be insecure about your body, the way your hands look, or your I don't know, maybe you have a birthmark that is like really big, and maybe you have it on your face, or maybe you have it in your leg. I don't know. Maybe you were born with six toes in your feet. That happens sometimes. But it's your fucking feet. They are yours. They are your feet. You know what I mean? It is, you may be insecure about something yours, but it's yours. You have to love yourself no matter what. You know what I mean? You can always do things to change the way you look. You know what I mean? Like, I have to put on a hair mask and a special, like, like anti-frizz, like, shampoo and a hair mask, whatever. Like, and I have to do things to make my hair look good. Okay? If you want to do that, do that. You know what I mean? If I have to wear makeup to look better, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm wearing pimples right now, but I think my skin is looking pretty clear. Like, I don't really care if I'm wearing if I have pimples right now. I don't think they make me any uglier. And let's talk about the male gaze. I don't think guys even notice how many pimples you have. Like, if you're doing it for a guy, honey, he doesn't care. He's not even looking at that shit. He probably didn't even know if it is that you have or you don't have eyebrows. He probably doesn't even know what eye color you have or what color your teeth are. You know what I mean? If you have a boyfriend and you did a whitening teeth treatment, whatever, teeth whitening treatment or whatever the fuck you call it, maybe if you don't tell him, maybe he's not even gonna notice. And if he notices, he's gonna be like, "Did you do something to your hair? I don't know. You look kind of different. Are you more tan? No, my teeth are whiter, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, people don't care. You have to love yourself. If you really truly love yourself and you really truly have that confidence, not only in who you are, but also the things that you can do and the things that you're capable of, that's where really confidence, you know, happens or emerges. If you really have that, you're not going to care what other people think and you're not going to be insecure. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, okay, I am the way that I am. Not there's a lot of people who don't like the way that they look. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if my chin was a little bit more like this, like that. Some people are insecure about their ears because they probably look like this. Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, there's surgeries to fix that. But even if you're not fixing them with surgery or whatever because you can't afford it, because you don't want to, or you're doing it but like in the future or whatever. I don't know, but like it's yours. Your ears, maybe you're insecure about them, but they're yours. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm a little bit insecure about my nose, but it's mine. It's mine, and I don't think it makes me ugly. I would just prefer to have another nose. Am I gonna do a nose job one day? Hell yeah, hell yeah. But in the meantime, it's my nose. I'm not gonna stop going out. I'm not gonna stop to do this or that or whatever because I don't like my nose. You know what I mean? It's my nose. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't tell your insecurities to other people because they're gonna use them against you. Like if they're a bad person or whatever, you should keep them to yourself. I just told you for to make a point. But the thing is, you have to be secure in yourself. You have to work on that self confidence, and you're not gonna give a fuck. Okay, work on your looks or not, whatever. Like it's fine. You know what I mean? A lot of people criticize like people who I don't know do surgeries and stuff like that. Well, they have risks. Surgeries have risks. They all of them. They can go wrong. There's a possibility there, but if you really want to do it and it makes you happy, go fucking do it. Go fucking do it. And if you don't want to do it, it's fine. Because you should be confident anyway. I'm confident, for instance, my nose, like I said, I'm confident whether I have this nose or not, right? I'm confident both ways. Obviously, I would be more confident and maybe I would feel a little bit happier about myself because I would be like, oh my God, it looks so good with this like perfect nose, Like, whatever. I hope the surgery turns out well. But the thing is, like, would I be happier? Yeah. Would I like the way that I look more? Yeah. But is it an insecurity of mine? Yeah, but I'm still confident. You still have to be confident. Because confidence does not stem only from the way you look. That's superficial. You know what I mean? I have a crush on this guy who looks amazing. He looks amazing. And he has a passion for things and he's good at the things that he's passionate about, but he's also really bad at other things. You know what I mean? And the things that he's good at, he's not even like the best at anything. You know what I mean? He participates in a lot of contests, and most of the times he doesn't even win. He just gets a participation certificate. Like, and I think he has MPD. But the thing is, like narcissistic personality disorder. What he, I think, has realized deep down is that other than looks, how is he better than other people? Because he wants to be better than other people. He feels like he wants to feel like he's better than other people. But what makes you different? What makes you better than all these people? You have to be harder working. You have to have skills that these motherfuckers don't have. You know what I mean? You have to have something that these people do not have, what the fuck, do not have or can't do or something like that. And you shouldn't even be comparing yourself to others. You shouldn't compare yourself to others. I know it's hard. We all do. We all do. But at the end of the day, when you're doing things, you got to compete with yourself. What is the ideal version of yourself? The ideal version of yourself, what do they look like? How do they look? How does their hair look? How does their body look? How does their face look? Or whatever. Try to look a little bit more like that. If you have to work on being a little bit more lean or whatever, maybe work out, maybe exercise, maybe stretch every day. It helps your muscles get a little bit more like shaped up or whatever, and like it makes you more lean allegedly. You know what I mean? Like do things to become a better version of yourself. If the better version of yourself does not procrastinate, if the better version of yourself studies harder, if the better version of yourself has a PhD, if the better version of yourself invest in fucking stocks and is great at it, then do what you have to do to be who you want to be. Do what you have to do to get there. You want to be really good at investing in stocks? Okay, first learn and then practice. Maybe with smaller quantities and then practice whatever. I've never traded with stocks, but you know what I mean? Like learn, educate yourself, and then do things and practice, You want to get a PhD? Go get it. If you can afford it, go get it. And even if you can't, well, I don't know, save up money and then get it. Even if you get the PhD in 10 years, or if it takes you 20 years to get the PhD, get that fucking PhD. If that's what you want in life, if that's what your ideal self would do it. Go do it. You have control over yourself. If you think that's going to make you more confident, if that's going to make you love yourself more, if that's going to give you that confidence, do it. You know what I mean? It ain't about looks. Maybe in part it's about looks. But at the end of the day, your confidence stems from what you can do. And if you really are confident in who you are inside, then you're going to be more confident about the way you look. Maybe you're not going to be completely happy with how you look because surgeries can't fix everything, right? And some people don't want to get surgeries, but you're gonna be like, okay, maybe my skin is shit because like I do this and it already gets red because I had a friend who had that. Okay, but it's my skin. It's my skin. I'm gonna take care of my skin. And okay, my skin is shitty like that. You know what I mean? It's very sensitive, but it's my skin. And if somebody doesn't like it, fuck them. You know? My teeth are crooked. Okay, my teeth are yellow as fuck, or they're orange. God fucking knows. Green. I've seen people with green teeth. It's fucking disgusting. But it's my teeth. I'll fix them later. It's my teeth. It's my teeth, right? You know what I mean? It's your thing. It is you that you're talking about. If you're confident in who you are, if you know exactly who the fuck you are, that's it. With a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, or not, you have to be confident in who you are. Because if you think that having a boyfriend or girlfriend, and that was the point of the video, like I kind of lost it for a second for many minutes. Anyway, oh my god, I've been already talking for 21 minutes. Anyway, you getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever, if you're insecure, that's not gonna fix anything. Look at my friend and her sister. They have like insecurities that I think are crazy. And I have my insecurities. And I think theirs are crazy. And they have boyfriends. There is a level of confidence that you need to have in order to pursue somebody, to flirt with them, to whatever. You need to have this level of confidence. Maybe I don't have that because I'm a little bit shy and socially awkward and socially anxious, whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm not the best at showing interest to guys, but I've tried to do it my way. You have to be someone confident to show somebody interest, but it's not going to give you all the confidence in the world, you know? Getting a boyfriend is not going to make you automatically like yourself. It's not going to make you automatically pretty or smarter, more worthy or whatever the fuck, or sexy, or it doesn't mean you're more sexually attractive or more or cuter or whatever. Like, you know, it just means you have a boyfriend. That's it. And he likes you, or maybe he doesn't. He's just, wasting your time or whatever because it happens. You know what I mean? Like, being with somebody doesn't mean anything. You need to be confident on your own. And then if you have a boyfriend, okay, she's a confident girl with a boyfriend. You're not one half. They're not your other half. You are your own self. You are whole because you feel whole. And this person has to feel whole too. And then instead of being one half and one half makes one, you are one and one, and that makes two. You guys together are more, not one, like complete. You should feel complete with yourself. You gotta make yourself feel complete and then go get a boyfriend. That's the way to get a healthy relationship. Like I said, I've never had a boyfriend, but I needed, like, if I had had a boyfriend, like, without the confidence that I have right now, that would have been probably toxic or just really bad. That relationship would have probably not really worked. It would have probably been bad for me. Because if you're not confident and then somebody breaks up with you, it's like, I felt confident because I had a boyfriend. I felt liked. I felt loved. And now this guy broke up with me. There must be something wrong with me then. He probably broke up with me because I'm ugly. Maybe because I do this, maybe because I do that, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, when you're insecure, that's what happens. And you need to be with somebody. You need to reassure. You need this validation from somebody else to feel confident. That's not real confidence. That's not real confidence. So if you think that getting a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever makes you confident, wait until they break up with you. Wait until they cheat on you. Wait until they make you feel like shit. That's where you're going to see, oh shit, I thought I was confident. I'm not really confident. Mm-mm. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Excuse my voice again.